Your home doesn't fall apart all at once. It happens quietly, one small habit at a time, until years later you're staring at a repair bill that makes your stomach drop. Today, we're breaking down 12 everyday habits that secretly damage your home over time. The kind of things you probably do without even thinking twice, and exactly how to stop the damage before it gets expensive. Let's start with one of the most common home maintenance mistakes: ignoring small leaks. That little drip under the sink or the faint water stain on the ceiling seems harmless enough, so it gets pushed to the bottom of the to-do list. But water doesn't wait for you to be ready. A slow leak left unchecked can rot wood framing, feed mold growth behind walls, and quietly destroy drywall long before you notice a real problem. The fix is simple. Check under sinks, around toilets, and near water heaters every few months, and repair even the smallest leak the moment you spot it. In a home, small water problems never stay small. Next up is something almost every homeowner is guilty of, and that's forgetting to change the furnace filter. This one habit affects both your energy efficiency and your indoor air quality. A clogged filter forces your HVAC system to work harder, which drives up your electricity bill and shortens the lifespan of the entire system. On top of that, dust, pet dander, and allergens keep recirculating through your home instead of getting trapped. Mark your calendar and swap that filter every 1 to 3 months. It takes 5 minutes, and it protects one of the most expensive systems in your house. Habit number 3 is overloading electrical outlets. Plugging in power strips on power strips might feel convenient, but it's actually one of the leading causes of house fires. Overloaded circuits generate heat, and that heat can damage wiring inside your walls long before you ever see a spark. If you're relying heavily on extension cords for permanent setups, that's a sign you need more outlets installed, not more adapters. Home safety starts with respecting your electrical system's limits. Then there's gutter neglect, which might be the most underestimated home maintenance mistake on this list. Gutters are designed to move water away from your roof and foundation. When they're clogged with leaves and debris, water spills over the edges and pools right next to your home's foundation. Over time, this leads to basement moisture problems, cracked foundations, and even structural shifting. Cleaning your gutters twice a year, in spring and fall, is one of the cheapest ways to prevent thousands of dollars in foundation and roofing repairs. Habit 5 is skipping your bathroom exhaust fan. A lot of people avoid using it because of the noise. But that fan exists to pull moisture out of the air after a hot shower. Without it, humidity settles into your walls, ceiling, and grout, creating the perfect environment for mold. Persistent bathroom moisture is one of the sneakiest ways homes get damaged because the harm happens behind tile and drywall where you can't see it until it's already spread. Run that fan for at least 20 minutes after every shower, and your bathroom will thank you. Next, let's talk about a habit that seems like it should save energy but actually backfires. Closing air vents in unused rooms. It feels logical, right? Why heat or cool a room nobody's in? But HVAC systems are designed to work with a certain amount of airflow. When you block vents, you create pressure imbalances that strain the system, and in some cases, this can lead to duct damage or uneven temperatures throughout the house. If you're trying to make your home more energy efficient, a smart thermostat or zoned system is a far better solution than manually blocking vents. Habit 7 is something a lot of people do to boost curb appeal without realizing the damage it causes: pressure washing incorrectly. Blasting siding, brick, or wood decking with high pressure can force water behind the material, leading to hidden rot and mold growth. It can also strip protective coatings and cause premature wear. If you're pressure washing your home's exterior, use a lower setting, keep a safe distance, and always work with the grain of the material. Otherwise, this so-called maintenance task can create the very problems you're trying to prevent. Then there's caulking, or more specifically, the lack of it. Gaps around windows, doors, and bathroom fixtures might look like minor cosmetic issues, but they're actually entry points for water, air, and pests. Ignoring these gaps leads to energy loss, which means your heating and cooling bills creep up month after month. It also invites moisture in, which circles back to those basement and wall issues we talked about earlier. Recaulking every couple of years is inexpensive, but it plays a huge role in keeping your home efficient and protected. Habit 9 involves how we hang things on our walls. It sounds harmless, but mounting shelves, TVs, or mirrors without proper anchors puts stress on drywall that it was never built to handle. Over time, this creates cracks, crumbling patches, and weakened wall sections, especially in older homes. Always locate a stud or use the correct wall anchor for the item's weight. This is one of those home maintenance mistakes that costs homeowners far more in patchwork repairs than it would have cost to do it right the first time. Number 10 is a habit that's easy to forget because it's tucked away in the laundry room: neglecting the dryer vent. Lint doesn't just build up in the lint trap. It travels through the vent line, and when that line gets blocked, your dryer has to work harder. Your energy bill goes up, and worse, it becomes a serious fire hazard. Cleaning out the vent line at least once a year, not just the lint trap after every load, is essential for both safety and efficiency. Habit 11 is using the wrong cleaning products on your home surfaces. Harsh chemicals on natural stone countertops, abrasive cleaners on hardwood floors, or acidic products on grout can wear away protective seals and finishes over time. This might not seem like a big deal in the moment, but repeated exposure leads to permanent staining, discoloration, and surface damage that's often impossible to reverse. Always check that a cleaning product is actually meant for the specific surface you're treating, rather than reaching for whatever's under the sink. And finally, habit number 12, one that ties directly into your energy bills, ignoring your water heater's maintenance needs. Sediment builds up at the bottom of the tank over time, forcing the unit to use more energy to heat the same amount of water. This is a major reason why your water heater might be quietly raising your energy bills without you realizing it. Flushing the tank once a year removes that sediment buildup, extends the life of the unit, and keeps your hot water running efficiently. Now, if you're noticing a pattern here, it's this. None of these 12 habits cause dramatic overnight damage. That's exactly what makes them so dangerous. They work slowly, chipping away at your home's structure, efficiency, and safety until the damage becomes impossible to ignore. And by then, the repair costs have multiplied. The good news is that every single one of these problems is preventable with a little awareness and a consistent home maintenance routine. So here's how to put this into practice without feeling overwhelmed. Instead of trying to fix everything at once, build small checks into your regular schedule. Walk through your home once a month and look under sinks, check your furnace filter, and glance at caulking around windows and doors. Twice a year, tackle the bigger tasks like cleaning gutters, flushing your water heater, and clearing out the dryer vent. These few minutes of effort, spread throughout the year, are what separate homeowners who deal with costly emergency repairs from those who quietly avoid them altogether. It's also worth remembering that your home is one connected system. A clogged gutter doesn't just affect your roof, it affects your foundation. A blocked vent doesn't just affect your dryer, it affects your energy bill and your safety. When you understand how these small habits ripple outward, it becomes a lot easier to prioritize the little tasks that seem unimportant in the moment, but protect your biggest investment in the long run. If you've recognized even a few of these habits in your own routine, you're definitely not alone. Most homeowners develop these patterns simply because nobody explains what's actually happening behind the walls, under the sink, or inside the vents. Awareness is really the first step. Once you know what to watch for, prevention becomes second nature, and your home stays safer, more efficient, and more valuable for years to come. Before you go, think about which one of these 12 habits surprised you the most, and consider picking just one to fix this week. Small, consistent action is what keeps a house from turning into a never-ending list of expensive repairs. Taking care of your home doesn't have to be complicated. It just has to be consistent. If this helped you see your home a little differently, share it with someone who could use the reminder, and keep an eye out for more practical home maintenance tips to keep your space safe, efficient, and running the way it should.